Hey everyone, welcome to the largest cruise terminal in the world. Today we are in Miami. We're going to do a deep dive into this cruise port. We're going to give you all of the information you need to know whether you're embarking from Miami, you're disembarking from Miami, or you're just stopping there on a cruise or hanging out in Miami for a few days pre or post cruise. We're going to give you hotel information, some restaurant information, how to get to the port, what all the terminals are, all the rules and regulations you need to know. Coming up next. Let's go. Hey everyone, John here from Bite-Sized Cruises. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking all about the Port of Miami. It's one of my favorite cruise terminals. Very easy to get in and out of the Port of Miami. Keep in mind there is a lot of traffic now. There are a lot of ships that go in and out of Miami. So we're gonna have a ton of tips and tricks for you to avoid the rush and get to the right terminal and leave from the places that are best to get in and out without hitting a lot of traffic or waiting a long time. So if you are new here, thanks so much for coming to check out this video. We're a travel agency. Our goal here is to give you the best information possible about cruising so you can plan and go on one of these amazing cruise vacations. Let's talk about the Port of Miami. Hey everyone, welcome again to Miami as we wander through the airport here, and then we will sail away and give you all the information about this awesome Port of Miami. This is the largest cruise terminal in the world. The Miami Cruise Terminal is located on Dodge Island in Miami. It's right outside of the Brickell area of Miami. So if you are coming in from the airport, it is about a 15-minute drive to the cruise terminal in no traffic. Our goal here is to give you as much information possible about the cruise terminal. Each one of the little docking areas for each cruise line tell you where they are, how to get there, go through all of your transportation options. First up, you can of course drive. We're going to give you the address of each individual port terminal in the terminal complex. You can also take public transportation. In the description, we're going to have links to the Miami-Dade trip planner for your bus service if you'd like to take a bus there. If you are taking the Metro Rail, you could take that through Miami-Dade County and also from the Miami airport. We'll have a link for the Metro Rail there as well. There's also a free trolley service. It stops at key locations around the port. It's called the Coral Way Trolley. It stops across from Terminal J, across from Terminal E, and across from the Port Miami administrative offices. Like I said, you can walk across the north side of the Port Miami Bridge as well. Wouldn't want to do that with a lot of luggage or baggage with you, so probably not the best route, although it is a beautiful walk there. You can also take the Brightline train service. We'll put a link to that in the description as well. And then of course, taxis and ride shares are available. Just be aware, getting on or off the ship, there are appointed areas for ride shares. So just make sure you are using those areas appropriately, or you will definitely be told otherwise by the staff at each of the terminals. Of course, a lot of the different cruise lines offer shuttles from the airport, from Fort Lauderdale and from Miami International Airport. Fort Lauderdale Airport about 35-40 minutes away from the Port of Miami, but you can get a shuttle or a limo or anything you would like from those ports as well. Now let's get into each one of the terminals here. We are going to start with the very, very most brand new terminal, which is Terminal AA, AAA. This is MSC's new cruise terminal, and this is located at 2200 North Cruise Boulevard. This is opened in 2025. It is brand spanking new. It is 490,000 square feet. It is the single largest cruise terminal in the world. It is a 4-level terminal that can accommodate up to 3 ships and process up to 36,000 passengers in one day. MSC's terminal is leadership in energy and environmental design, which is LEEDs, and is in the process of becoming gold certified. We recently sailed out of the brand new MSC terminal, and it is spectacular. We sailed on the MSC World America. Basically, this terminal was built to accommodate that ship and all of the newer MSC ships. It is really, really beautiful. It is massive. And of course, There is a massive garage there as well. We will walk you through where all the garages are as well for each of these terminals. There is a garage connected to the MSC AA, AAA terminal, and you will have no issue finding parking there. It is really easy to drop off and pick up there. All right, now we're gonna wander down to Terminal A, which is next in line, and this is going to be the Royal Caribbean Terminal. This is the Crown of Miami. This opened in 2018. It is called the Crown of Miami for its two peaks resembling passing ships. This terminal is 170,000 square feet. It is also featuring an expedited security check-in area for international guests and a spacious waiting area and drop-off luggage area. Royal Caribbean. This Terminal A is also LEED Silver certified. This is located at 2000 North Cruise Boulevard. Again, this is right next to the MSC terminal. One of the things to really keep in mind as you come into the cruise complex, the AAA and AA terminals and the Royal Caribbean terminal are kind of all the way at the end of the cruise terminal. So it could take you a little bit of time if there is a little traffic backing up in the port. And we'll talk about some ways that you can mitigate that, maybe by being dropped off in a different area and walking down if you don't mind walking, or maybe getting a shuttle, or maybe getting a ride share that takes you to a different terminal. We can talk about a bunch of different things here, but this terminal currently houses the Icon of the Seas. You will see shortly as we go through this that there will be a new Royal Caribbean terminal as well. This terminal is beautiful. There is, again, a parking garage connected to this terminal. As you walk up to the doors here, you will see a few things. One, you'll see those like drop off and pickup areas. There are areas designated for Uber and Lyft. There's areas that are designated for taxis, and there's areas that are dedicated just to standard drop-offs and pickups in regular cars or shuttles. And everything is very well lit up and signed so that you can easily find your way here. Really smooth getting in and out of the Royal Caribbean terminal. Again, thing you have to keep in mind on these larger cruise ships that hold 6,000 or 7,000 people, there's always going to be some type of small bottleneck. If you just keep that in mind, have a little bit of patience, you will get to your destination very easy. And again, one of the other tips we can give you is if you do come a little bit later in the day, a lot of times people try to check in as early as possible when they go in and they're getting on their cruise, because obviously you want to get on your cruise ship quickly. But if you do jump in there and come a little bit later, you will notice that it's much easier to get in and out of the port because you're not fighting with all the people that are disembarking. You're just coming in with the people that are getting on the ship that day. So once again, this is Terminal A that you're looking at here. This is the Royal Caribbean current terminal, which is at 2000 North Cruise Boulevard. Next up, we're going to continue walking down and we're going to head over to the Pearl of Miami. This is Cruise Terminal B. Norwegian's cruise line is 190,000 square feet. The Pearl of Miami has large modern waiting areas as well as an efficient check-in and information desks near the boarding area. If you're heading to Terminal B, this is located at 1761 North Cruise Boulevard. Again, we'll have all of these in the description below as well if you're trying to figure out how to get in and out of all the different terminals. Norwegian's terminal here has plenty of room for drop-offs and pickups. Again, keep an eye out for the different spots where you should be for rideshare, for taxi, for shuttles, for different things like that. There is a large garage attached to this terminal as well. So plenty of parking here, just like MSC's terminal and Royal Caribbean's terminal as well. There's also an exit from the terminal at Terminal C. So if you come out of here, you can exit fairly quickly if you are heading out in the right direction there. The waiting area for Norwegian here, very nice. They have a large queue area as you walk in so that there are not a ton of bottlenecks. You'll come in to the doors on your left-hand side. You will wander through basically a small queue. You'll then head up these escalators where you will go through your security checkpoint, and then you will go to your check-in window and then eventually you will head over to the waiting area, as you get to see a little glimpse of the queue area there. It's to prevent things from bottling up where you're standing in long lines. And then once you are inside the terminal and at your waiting area, they have all these lovely displays up to show you a lot of the rich history of Norwegian Cruise Line. They even have some ship models out. You'll see a little ship model of the Norwegian Pearl. It's a really nice terminal. Also one of the newer cruise terminals. Here it is from the outside, from the ship perspective, looking back at the Norwegian Cruise Line cruise terminal. Once again, that is the Pearl of Miami, it's called. Next up, we're going to take you to Terminal C. We're going to walk here. Terminal C is the first terminal you're going to see that has a garage that is not directly connected to the cruise terminal. The garage is going to be across the street from the terminal, so just keep an eye on that. There's your garage. This is located at 1741 and 1751 North Cruise Boulevard. Again, there is an entrance and an exit to the cruise terminals from this particular terminal, so it's easy to get in and out from here. This is kind of a terminal that is used for many different cruise lines. It is dead in the middle of the Miami cruise port, so a lot of the cruise lines use this either for embarkation or disembarkation based on the schedules of their other ships. So you will see that if MSC has 2 ships, for instance, going out at the moment, before the new terminal, one of them, say Seascape, would be here, and another one would be down at the other terminal. Here's your exit for Terminal C. Next up, we're going to talk about terminals D, E, and F. D, E, and F are all run and managed by Carnival Cruise Line. Same thing, they have the parking deck across the way from the terminals on all of these. The D, E, and F were expanded in 2018 to accommodate larger class ships like the Excel class ships, Celebration and such. Terminal F was renovated in 2022. This is a 471,000 square foot terminal. It was developed with efficiency and flexibility in mind. All of the 3 terminals here, D, E, and F, are all LEED Silver certified. These terminals are located at, D is located at 1435 North Cruise Boulevard. E is located at 1265 North Cruise Boulevard, and F is located at 1103 North Cruise Boulevard. Keep in mind, again, you see here that there is a MSC ship there at one of the terminals. It doesn't mean that only Carnival cruise ships are going to go out of these terminals. It means that too owns and operates them. They could choose to rent those out to other cruise lines if necessary. You're not going to see that much anymore now that MSC has built their large cruise terminal. So you will see that most of the time these are going to be run by Carnival. That could mean Princess as well. Keep in mind the Princess is owned by Carnival, so you might see a lot of those different ships here. But Carnival does have a lot of ships going out of Miami, some smaller, some larger, so you will see all those different options. And again, you can see here on North Cruise Boulevard, there are many entrances and exits to the cruise terminal. So please do keep those in mind when you're driving or coming through here, because there are definitely more than one way to get to each one of the terminals, and you want to avoid most of the traffic at all costs as you're getting through here, because it does back up on cruise days. Next up, Terminal G. Terminal G is the new Royal Caribbean terminal. This is located in 909 North Cruise Boulevard. So Terminal G has started construction. They're going to knock this current terminal down, and they're going to build this brand new Royal Caribbean terminal here. And this is expected to be completed and open in the summer of 2027. Again, Royal Caribbean just expanding as they continue to bring more and more ships into Miami to leave out of this beautiful port. Same here as well. The garage is located across from the port. We will see if that's going to change as the new port is built. Next up, wanted to quickly mention Terminal J. Terminal J is for luxury cruise ships. This is located at 1120 Caribbean Way, so off of the beaten path a little bit here, but just wanted to give you that information in case you were sailing out on one of the luxury brands. Much smaller cruise ships. This is a boutique terminal designed to cater to very, very small vessels and luxury cruises. So if you are heading down there, just be reminded that that is in a slightly different area. Again, it is located at 1120 Caribbean Way. Last but not least, we're going to take you down to Terminal V. This is Virgin Voyages, located at 718 West Cruise Boulevard. It is at the very end of the terminal. Opened in 2022. This is a 100,000 square foot Terminal V, state-of-the-art 3-story facility with a parking deck. This is a really beautiful area, and it is LEED Gold certified. Again, this is all the way at the end of the cruise terminal. Just to make you aware of a couple other things here. First up is the Seafarers Ministry building that you see here. This is bringing spirituality to crew and seafarers. So if you are interested or you are looking for anything like that, it is right outside of Terminal F here, which also we're going to show you the Seaman's Breakfast and Lunch Restaurant. This is a cafe located again right near Terminal F. It is convenient for cruise passengers and crew. It is a casual spot offering fast food buffet. It has a little back patio area as well, and does have Wi-Fi. So just so you're aware, that is available there. And then the last thing we're going to show you is the port offices. So these are the port offices for the Port of Miami. My little tip and trick is if you get off a cruise ship and you are close to the port offices here, and you'll see they're down by like the Carnival ports here at 1015 North American Way. My little tip and trick here is if you come out and you are anywhere near these port offices, cross the street, go towards these port offices, and as you make your way past the port office, there is a street right in front of you. That is a great spot to call an Uber or a Lyft from, as you are now officially outside of the cruise port area. So your Uber or Lyft driver will not have to drive into the port to pick you up. They can pick you up right at the edge of the outside of the port there, and you will be on your way home. Next up, we're going to talk about some things that are located very close to the port. First up, let's talk about Bayfront Park. This is the oldest public gathering space in the greater Miami community, established in 1896. It started with just a pavilion and some green space. Over the years, it's expanded to include a band shell, and it's now a venue for various events. It is 32 acres of downtown Miami with stunning views of Biscayne Bay. They do yoga in the park here. They have an amphitheater, the FPI Solar Amphitheater, where they do shows. There is a Lee and Tina Hills playground here. There's just a ton of fun things to do in this little area. There is parking here as well. And as you can see, this leads up to the Bayside, which kind of connects to the Bayfront Park here, which you're seeing the front of the Bayside kind of shopping and dining and entertainment district here. There are a ton of restaurants, shopping places, different fun things to do here. We will show you a restaurant in a moment from here. There are a lot of different places here. There's ice cream, there are Cuban restaurants, there is a Ferris wheel here, which is pretty huge. We'll just take you on a little walk throughout the little area here as well, just so you could see the proximity of downtown Miami to the cruise terminal. This is just over the bridge that would take you to the cruise terminal. You can see there's a little bit of a revitalization going on here in the downtown Miami area. And here's that park bright and early in the morning, back out to Bayfront Park. This is the little kids play area that you can go to. They have tons of fun things to do here. There is very, very many dog-friendly areas around here. As you can see, it's very peaceful and quiet. In the park here, in the Bayside area, it's a little more boisterous and loud, as it does kind of have a like nightclub vibe here in the Bayside area. As you can see, there's a Land Shark bar here. There's a little pavilion here where they do shows. They kind of music on all evening and night here. They have a little ship that goes out and does parties all along the Biscayne Bay here. And in the distance out there, that is the cruise terminal that you see. If you are looking for something quick to eat in the evening and you are in the Bayside area, there are a lot of restaurants. One of them is Bubba Gump's. So you can head over to Bubba Gump. One thing about a franchise restaurant is you really know what you're gonna get there. So if you head there, you know you're gonna have kind of a similar experience. So if you've been there before and you're not adventurous with food and you wanna make sure you have something very basic that you've tried before, the food here was great. We tried it out. We had some shrimp, of course, and some salmon and some other fun things. Really, really good. And now let's show you a little hotel in the area. Next up, let's talk about a very local close hotel to the port. That is the Intercontinental. This is located at 100 Chopin Way, Miami, Florida. This is right next to the Bayfront Park. You can walk right there. You could technically walk from here to the Bayside. You could walk right over the bridge and head to the port. It would be a very long walk. Again, with luggage wouldn't be ideal, but you could definitely do that. Here is the Intercontinental. It is a very large, kind of lavish hotel. It is beautiful. It gives off some like Orlando Disney vibes a little bit inside, but it is very, very nice. And it is a very large hotel. There are weekends of the year that they only allow a 2-night stay, and that can be a little bit pricey. If you are going down for the night, I do advise you to talk to your travel agent or talk to whoever you use to book hotels and keep an eye out for some deals. We did book this for around $230 for the night, which is very reasonable for a very nice hotel, especially in Miami. And it was only for a 1-night stay pre-cruise, which is really, really nice. There is a Starbucks in the lobby here that opens at 6 a.m. There is also a restaurant here in the lobby, and that is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner if you are in the area. Again, the hotel is very, very large. It is a luxury hotel in downtown Miami, but it is one of the closest hotels you can find to the cruise port down here. And again, it's really nice, it's safe, and it's clean, which is pretty much all you're looking for when you are heading down to a cruise. There are some shops here as well. The front desk is, as soon as you walk in, the hotel is on your left, as well as the elevators to get up to all the rooms. We're gonna give you a little room tour here as well, and then we will take you on a tour of the roof deck of the Intercontinental as well. There's a little bit of a DJ in here, but it's not really like a party vibe. It's more of like just like a chill vibe here in the lobby in the evening. They do have a DJ playing some music though. It's not loud or obnoxious. Here is the room tour. This is a standard room at the Intercontinental. The rooms are very, very large. As you wander in here, you will see you have a view of downtown Miami. You have a very large king bed here, a little chaise lounge over there, a little table as well. Plenty of area space if you were down here and you wanted to work for a few days pre-cruise or post-cruise. You have a large TV. Your safe and all of your amenities are underneath the TV there. You have a coffee machine in the room as well. Bathrooms are really nice as well. Beautiful, spacious. You have a tub and a shower in here. You have really nice products if you so choose to use them or need them. And then here is the outdoor roof area here. There is a very, very large kind of faux grass area here. If you were having like a wedding or a party, something of that nature, you could use that area as your reception area. It spans all the way back there, which is massive. You could have literally hundreds of people there. And then as we wander around on the roof deck here, there is a bar up here as well. So if you were having some type of an event, corporate event, party, anything like that, you could have the whole bar area up here. They do serve food up here as well. It is from the restaurant of the hotel. There's a really nice pool up here. And then you have amazing sweeping views of the Biscayne Bay here. This is a really nice area. It's beautiful at night. It's beautiful early in the morning. Come up here and hang out. If you come up here in the early morning and you head over to the edge, you can kind of see the cruise ships coming in the morning down the Biscayne Bay. You would have to be up very early for that though. I'll just let you look around here for a minute. After we finish this up, we're going to show you a few quick restaurants that are walking distance from the port. So first up, we're going to show you Cafe Bastille. This is a really cute little indoor-outdoor cafe for breakfast and lunch. It is in downtown Miami at 248 Southeast 1st Street. This is literally located a few blocks from the Bayfront here. You can walk to it. You could walk directly from your cruise ship, or you could get an Uber outside of the port and wander down here. You see the food really looks amazing. It is really good. We try to eat down here if we can, if we have enough time, pre or post cruise. It is really, really lovely. Next one is Crema Gourmet. This one is located right around the corner as well, 200 South Biscayne Boulevard. This is another great kind of early morning breakfast lunch spot, your quick little brunch area. Really nice, very, very easy to get to. Again, walking distance to the port. This is right outside of the port area. As you wander down, if you got an Uber over the bridge and you wound up at the Casella Center, which is where the Miami Heat play, this is kind of right in that basic area as well. As you can see, the food is really good here as well. We're also going to show you a few other hotels and restaurants. The next hotel is going to be very close to here. The next hotel we're going to talk about just a few quick blocks away from here at 11 Southeast 10th Street in Miami. This is the Citizen M Hotel. Again, walking distance to all of the things that we looked at, literally right across the street from the Casella Center. Really cute kind of boutique-y hotel here for kind of, I would say, solo or couples. If you're traveling down, they have a nice rooftop bar. I mean, if you're in Miami and your hotel doesn't have a rooftop bar, are you even in Miami? You can see the Casella Center here as well as the cruise port from here. You're just right across the street from the bridge. Beautiful pool here. And then we're going to give you a little room tour. The rooms are a little bit quirky. So when you come into the room, you have your restroom on the right there. They are not huge rooms, but again, very utilitarian. You're coming down here for a night. You're just popping in. If you're by yourself or you are just a couple, I think these rooms are great. They will definitely serve their purpose. I know it's a little weird. You have like the frosted glass there on the bathroom. You have the sink here. You have a little closet space here as you walk in. Not luxurious or huge, but the prices are great. They run around between 100 and 200 a night, which is really economical and great considering you are this close to the cruise port. From this hotel, you could literally just pop out and walk right across. I was going to do that, but it actually rained the morning I was leaving. This is the night before. Again, you see the Casella Center there right out the window. You have this little nook bed in there. It's kind of shoved up against the wall, so if you're a little bit claustrophobic, this may not be great for you. They do have iPads in the room that kind of control the lights, that control the blinds. They do have blackout curtains. You can see cruise ships right there. That's how close you are to the port. It is definitely walking distance. Or you could just jump in a taxi or an Uber and you'll be there in 5 minutes. Hotel is really nice, serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner downstairs. Now we're going to walk just a few blocks away to the Brickell area. This is right on the Biscayne Bay, and we're going to check out the Kimpton Epic. This hotel is really beautiful. If you've never stayed at a Kimpton, they're very boutique-oriented hotels. They're all a little bit different and quirky and fun. This hotel is beautiful. It is right on the Biscayne Bay here. As you see the little yachts out here, you have these sprawling views of the bay. You can see the cruise ships coming in and out if you are there the night before or even early in the morning. Let's do a little room tour. The rooms are huge, beautiful rooms. They run anywhere from $200 to $400 a night, based on if it's a weekday or weeknight or the time or weekend or the time of the year. But generally found it to be pretty reasonable here if you can get a good time and day. Bathrooms are huge. You have this giant soaking tub as well as a shower, your double vanity there. And separate bathroom areas. And then as you wander in, you have your standard TV with your desk area. You do have a coffee machine, a little area to eat at, and then your king-size bed there. And then one of the things that you have that I didn't even know until we got down there for this trip was that you have this massive outdoor balcony, which is beautiful. You could eat meals out here. It is really, really large. And again, you get these great views of the Biscayne Bay. Again, all of these hotels are very, very close to the port. This is again about 5 minutes from the port, just a quick taxi or Uber away. And we're about 2 minutes away from our last hotel where we were kind of right across from the port. But again, very, very easy to get to. See the little pool area that they have here, which is beautiful. All in all, really, really, really nice hotel and a great option if you are coming down on a cruise. Here's one more option for a hotel for you in this general area in Brickell. Just a few blocks away from the Kimpton Epic is the W Hotel here in Brickell, Miami. There's a little bridge you can walk around that would get you from that Kimpton Epic to here. It's just, again, just a few minutes away, walking minutes away. They have these cute little lounge areas here. This is a very, very beautiful hotel. They do have room service for your meals. There's no kind of standard restaurant that is available to go sit down in for breakfast or lunch. Hotel's very fun and kind of quirky, as you can see from the halls here. They do have a beautiful pool area, which we're going to take a look at in a second. Sprawling, beautiful roof deck pool here. It's like a little bit of a nightclub, bar, restaurant-y vibe here. Really nice views of downtown Miami and the Brickell area. We ordered some room service, got some great food. Everything was delicious. We'll give you a little bit of a room tour here. This is room 714 at the W Hotel. Not as large as the Kimpton Epic rooms, but a very nice sized room. Even has a little balcony on this one. This is a city view balcony though. Really nice bathrooms here, very big bathroom, double vanity, separate bathroom area, and large sprawling shower. You have your little mini bar there with a microwave, a sink, and a fridge, which is actually really nice. You have a little working desk area here. Again, king bed room, pretty standard. And a very small balcony that looks over the downtown area of Miami. But very nice nonetheless. Another great option, again, between $250 and $350 a night for this hotel. I would say on the upper echelon of hotels, but very nice here and easy to get to the port. Again, just about a 5-minute Uber or taxi ride. Now we're going to pull you out of the area a little bit, take you a little bit towards the airport. So about 10 minutes away from the port, 10 to 15 minutes. In between the airport and the cruise port is the EB Hotel. This is a beautiful hotel. If you're not interested in being downtown, you want to be a little bit off the beaten path, you're just trying to come in for a little rest and relaxation, this hotel is beautiful, runs around $200 to $250 a night, has a beautiful outdoor area and pool here. The rooms, again, very large. It's a standard double room, coffee machine in the room. You have a desk. You have very large beds. and another hotel with a huge bathroom, sprawling shower here. Really nice amenities at this hotel. They do have a restaurant as well that is open. Breakfast is great. It's like $20 some for the breakfast buffet. Last restaurant we're going to talk about is about 10 minutes from the port. It is Miami Slice, in my opinion, the best pizza in Miami. There is a little bit of a line there, so get there early. They open around 5 o'clock. Make sure you're there, you're ready, you know what you want to get. You can get slices or you can get an entire pie, whatever you prefer, but the pizza is amazing and we highly recommend you check out Miami Slice. And the last thing I want to show you here in Miami is if you get down to the cruise terminal the night before, the day before your cruise, which you absolutely should. If you want a great place to go, check out South Pointe Park. Just ask your Uber driver to take you there. It is right across from Fisher Island that you see there. It is very close to downtown Miami. It's about a 15-minute Uber or taxi ride. And if you get here early, say around 3:30, 4 o'clock, the day before your cruise, if there are ships going out of Miami that day, so if you come down like a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, you're gonna see a ton of ships come out. You could sit here and watch all the ships go by. It does build up quite a crowd. There are a lot of fun little restaurants in this area and bars, places to grab ice cream, but you can hang out here for an hour or two and you will see all of the cruise ships that day heading out. And I'm gonna let you out here so you can see the rest of these ships. If you have any questions at all about the port of Miami, please comment below or email me at jp@bitesizecruises.com. Thanks so much for watching the video today. We really appreciate it. We would love for you to subscribe, like, and come along on this journey with us. Thanks so much. Have a great day and happy cruising. Bye.